Okay, it's a nice Sunday afternoon. I'm killing some time before I gotta go pick the wife up from the airport. So let's take another look at the Fairlane here. Got her dug out of the weeds and set here. You can see that's a heck of a way to mount a 390 in here. The joys you find when you start actually getting into them there. When I had it set over there, he just dropped it, set it, and took off. So now I'm getting a chance to really go through it, see what I got, what I don't got, what'll fit and what won't fit, and you know the joys of getting these old girls. Here's a better look at the profile of it. I just got some roller tires on it. Right now those are 14s up in the front and 15s in the back. Kind of see that trim package a little better there. I don't know, I really like that. Very, very odd to see that package on there. But anyway, these are the door panels out of the 300. They're in pretty good shape. I mean, I could fix them. They kind of a silver color here into the dark gray and the lighter gray. Take a little work, but if nothing else, it gives me a good pattern. The panels that are in it in the Fairlane here are actually not too bad either. I got one of them off because I had to pull that door in order to get it to open. When it swung over, it really messed that door up. But you can see there the driver's side. She's definitely got a little of the common rust there. Rocker panels are completely gone. This side doesn't look too bad. Around, it's got a little bit coming through as normal. A lot of what causes this, the rocker panels and the trunk's actually not too bad, but got a glory hole there and spare tire holder. Yep, I got a hole there. Always, almost always do. But other than that, there's a lot of trunks here. And in the 300 over there, I got all of this I can put in. The 300 trunk actually is in better shape than this. It did come with a whole bunch of tail lights, but these tail lights, I never liked them. I liked the Ford, but on the Fairlane, these stick out tail light lenses, they just, I don't know, to me they look like an afterthought. It's like they designed the car, got it all set and sleek and everything, got back to the taillights and said, oh crap, now what? And they just went down to the hardware store and grabbed a few things off the shelf and slapped them on there. And they don't look right. And since this is the only good one I got, I was thinking on painting these, leaving a little of the chrome around the edges, masking them across here, painting this, maybe to match the car. I don't know, maybe a red inside and a black. Anyway, that almost looks like the same oval as like a trailer light. You know, those universal LEDs. I'm thinking I'm going to cut that and put those pop-in flush mount tail lights in there. Going back and forth on that, I don't know. I don't like those tail lights. I don't like the stock tail lights on these. Tell me what you think. What would your idea be on that? Here you can see it a little better. And it relies on this as the reflection to get the light to brighten up. I don't know. It just that's something that's gonna eat at me. I was looking here. You can see the back bumper on this is pretty rough shape. It's been lifted, bent and tweaked. So I'm thinking about taking that off and making a roll pan, running it without a rear bumper, or I'll take that front bumper, that spare one I got, because on the Gasser I'm not going to run any bumpers on it. I was looking at that front bumper is almost the same. I might take the other front bumper and turn it into a back bumper. I don't know. It's an idea. It might stick out a little bit. But you can see it's kind of the same. It'll just drop more around for the license plate. Going back and forth on that. More than likely what I'll do is I'll just run it without a back bumper. But anyway, you can see that. I'll get the door, and yeah, those tail lights, just, you can see there, that just, I don't like it. God, I love Fords for that. I know I keep saying I'm a Chevy man, but this is a 58 Ford. Watch. That's a Ford. I don't know what Ford did, but they knew how to do doors. Every old Ford I get into is like that. They shut. A Chevy, oh Lord. A Dodge, oh, I think they're even worse. But you gotta slam them. I think it has to do with their hinge system here. I don't know. Ford is always shut good. Anyway, and here you can see that short post. And I'll roll the window down here if I can find a, and there we go. Another reason I love Fords. They might not look the best. They might be a little harder to work on, a little more money. But they work. And the cat's whisker in there is actually in extremely good shape. Here, I'm going to have to do the Velcro trick. Where you take a Velcro and you use the fuzzy side. You fold it around and mold it into there. Makes a nice channel. I'm going to have to do that in there on that side. Probably follow the runner all the way down. And again, I'll use that fuzzy side for here. That's the anti-rattle. Lock that in, seal it up. Back here it's actually really good. Still has a lot of felt on it. Fords, I I can't believe how a Ford will stay like that and a Chevy will just disappear. Anyway, the only seat that I got that has anything on it is the bottom of the rear. I do have the back of the seat, but it's just springs, just like the front here. But everything's here. I can make a, it's got enough bones on it. I can refinish these. And boy, if you look at these seats, just to get this much of it is outrageous. You can see the door panels. They're actually in pretty good shape. Definitely enough there to work with. Enough door pull there to get good bones on to recover that. Door handles got the typical pitting in the chrome. I found out they made all of this stuff out of the, well, they call it pop metal for a reason. It was just the scrap that they made all their trim and stuff up. That's why it always pits like that. It's all the impurities in the metal working its way back through. But they're actually in pretty good shape. The plastic on the roller there, that Bakelite is in excellent shape. I think they still use Bakelite in these years. Anyway, another oddity about this car, this is the first 12 volt I will be working on. I don't have to convert it. It's kind of a milestone for me. Usually everything I start with is cloth wrap 6 volt, but this one is 12 volt. Pretty cool. Does have the vacuum windshield wipers though. I'm gonna have to figure something out with them. Going back and forth. The Ford ones actually weren't too bad because they had the fuel pump was actually the vacuum pump too, and it was a double chamber. One pump run the fuel, you know, with your fuel pump. The other side of it was for your windshield wipers. So on a Ford, you didn't have to worry so much about, I don't know if you've ever run vacuum windshield wipers, but you step on the gas and they pause. You let off the gas and they speed back up. Because they were all, like on a Chevy, and the Dodge actually went electric way early. That was one thing Dodge got right back in these years. But on a Chevy, you stomp on the gas, your windshield wipers stop. If you want your windshield wipers to work, you let off the gas a little bit, because it was all run off of intake vacuum. The vacuum of the motor made the windshield wipers work. Anyway, I'm babbling here. Dashing this thing. I love it when they still got the stock radio. Dash is in good shape. The steering wheel, definitely finishable. I can fix that. Headliner, of course, completely gone. Back tray is there, but needs work. Door panels look good. Definitely a lot here to work with. That I got a patch. The floors in this one are hammered. These back buckets are just terrible with the rust holes. But on the 300 over there, those are in good shape. The floors in the 300 are actually in really much better shape. So what I'll do is I'll cut these back buckets out because I want to keep the leg room in this. So I'll cut the floors in the 300 back here. I'll replace these with those, And on the 300, I'll take just my flat sheet metal and flatten them, because I'm not putting a back seat in the 300. It'll just be sealed right there, because I'm making a gasser out of it. Not so much a race car gasser. It'll be more like a street legal for show kind of thing. You could run it down the strip a couple of times if you wanted to, but it ain't gonna be made to win races. Unless I get lucky, I don't know. Anything's possible. Blind squirrel finds a nut, right? Anyway, don't know about the rocker panels. Probably gonna have to order them. This, I can fix that. I can weld a piece in there. That's not too bad. But the rockers, that's a lot of compound bends and stuff. I'll probably just order new replacement ones here. And under here, it's gone. Actually, the passenger side's not too bad until you get to there, and you can see it's all gone. Anyway, it's a little closer look at the Fairlane here now that I got her out. Both cars are standard. Neither one of them was an automatic, but that does gives me an extra pedal there. On the gasser, the 300, I'm thinking about using the third pedal, the clutch pedal, as a, if it goes automatic, I'll use that as a line lock pedal. You stomp on that, and it's front brake only. Stomp on the brake pedal, and it's both of them. I remember that was an old trick back in the day, kind of an early version of a line lock, if you will. But anyway, or do a tractor setup, so the one pedal swings free and the other pedal pushes both of them. I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But you can see what I got to work with, and there's definitely, here's a lot of that shrink I was talking about in my other video. Anyway, I'm part of the reason why that stuff rusts out down there. Water goes down through there, and it all puddles up down in there and rots that out. And all through, you can see where she's starting here. All that water chases all the way down. It just, nine times out of 10, your rust down there is caused from this windshield gasket shrinking and letting water in like that. One of my pet peeves on these. I know you can, I've seen guys put silicone in there and RTV and smear it and kind of make it's got to come out anyway, because I got to put a headliner in. Oh, I was going to show that. Anybody who hasn't done a headliner in one of these, and the reason why you got to do that, you can see the back of the headliner. The rubber gasket for the back window holds, let's see there, holds your headliner in. You put the headliner in and it glues to the pinch weld that's right around there. I'm not flipping you off, I'm trying to point here. But you put a little weather strip adhesive on there, clamp your headliner in place, and then you put your rubber on it, and that holds your headliner in the back. And then you work your bows all the way up to the front, and then your front windshield garnish holds the front in. And then your side garnish there kind of holds it in. And That is for your windlays, door sills, inner door sills. Kind of a fabric looking stuff. But that's the Fairlane. And what I got to work with so far. And all the magic mystery stuff you find in a car. Oh, both cars came with keys. That was amazing. And the ignition in this one works. But when I put the key in, I can't get back out. So there's going to be some work there. But anyway, oh, and there's all the headliner bowls there. It looks like he was setting up to put an automatic transmission in this, because those are all tranny lines, tranny coolant lines. Anyway, I'm going to get back on her. Like I said, just killing time, waiting for the wife to get home from the airport and go pick her up. In the meantime, looking for ways to get this metal hot, and we'll get a hot rod going. See you soon.